So as you know, there were a lot of lightsabers that were dropped at May 4th this year at Galaxy's Edge. We're going to look at some of those this week. Tonight's the first one. Stick around. We're going to look at it next. Well, welcome back and thank you for joining me. And I tell you, it has been a while since we've really done much as far as Legacy lightsaber reviews. Up until Cal Kestis came out at the end of March, really hadn't done very many Legacy lightsaber reviews since like January, honestly. Because it's been kind of dry. We haven't really had any, everybody's been expecting more and more to show up for May the 4th, and Disney did not disappoint as far as getting us new Legacy lightsabers. They did, however, disappoint in the fact that we didn't get what we were looking for. Now, that does not mean that we will not get a new Legacy lightsaber from Obi-Wan Kenobi, which we are really hoping that we're going to get an Episode 3 version to be what they actually would show in the Obi-Wan series coming up at the end of this month. So let's cross our fingers. Let's hope that the Force will be generous to us and we will get a Obi-Wan Kenobi Legacy lightsaber. But we're going to start out with our first review since that Cal Kestis review in March. And we're going to be looking at the Legacy lightsaber from Luminara Unduli. Now, Luminara is honestly a relatively unknown character. I mean, we've seen her in a couple episodes of the Clone Wars. We did see her a little bit in live action, I believe in Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith. I know definitely that one. And then you see a little bit, very, very little in Rebels. This particular lightsaber, it's a little different. I'll say that. Let's just go ahead and get to it. We'll get more into the story here of her as we talk here. So let's go ahead and get a larger screen for you so that way you can see exactly what we've got here. So, of course, they've moved to a white box. Now, I've seen a lot of people that have saying, oh my gosh, I do not like the white box. Looks too much like a Stormtrooper. I personally think the white boxes look okay. I think the problem is most everybody, we've gotten used to the gray boxes. The only other one that has a different color than this is the Galactic Star Cruiser Legacy lightsaber that actually comes in a black box. This one here, again, comes in the white box. It's got the green button on the front with the Jedi logo on it. And inside we have the Legacy lightsaber. Now, I have not taken the stickers off of this one because literally I've only messed with this lightsaber just a tiny bit at the lightsaber meetup that we had on May the 4th with the Galaxy's Edge Discord group. But let's go ahead and take it out and take a look at it. Now, one thing about this saber is it actually looks a lot like the one that Plo Koon has. And if you're thinking that, you will be correct. It is very, very similar to that. And I believe that's because a lot of the lightsabers that the Jedi used early on were all very similar. They had very similar designs to them. The biggest difference between this one and Plo Koon's is you'll notice the gold color fins and the end cap down here, and I'll get a little bit closer for you guys to be able to see. Those particular fins and end cap on the pommel there on Plo Koon's are actually the same silverish chrome coloring as the rest of the hilt. I'll show you a picture right up here for you so you can see what I'm talking about as far as comparison. But all in all, I mean, this is a very nice saber. It was an unexpected saber. People were not expecting this one here. When we found out about this saber, we were very highly surprised to hear about this one being released. Because, I mean, like I said, the character is not featured a whole lot in any of the episodes, really. I mean, when you really see her the most is in Revenge of the Sith, and you see her at that time when Order 66 is given and all of the clone troopers turn on the Jedi. She was believed at that time to be killed, only to find out later on during the seasons of Rebels that she was captured, she was executed, and she was actually images of her that were sent out, hologram images, were used to draw in Jedi for capture and execution afterwards. So there's a lot with this particular character and saber that goes on behind the scenes, not so much on the forefront. The other time that we really see her is during the Clone Wars, when you see her on during the Battle of Geonosis, and Kashyyyk, where the battles are going on there towards the end of Clone Wars. But let's go ahead and take a look at this saber a little bit better. What I like about this saber is Disney did actually go in and do controls of turning it on and off with this turn knob. So it actually does turn and rotate, and I'll show you here. I'm trying to show you. It's got a little bit of a turn, not much. But it turns on and off just like your Darth Maul. So they went back to a turn switch to be able to turn it on and off, versus having some rocker switch, for instance. The batteries are housed in the end down here behind the pommel, so we'll go ahead and unscrew, and it's just the very end cap down here that unscrews off, and then you've got some nice holes down here on the end for your sound to come through, and then your battery chassis. Now, since I just took this one out of the case itself, I have yet to pull the batteries out of this one at this point, but that's where your batteries are located at. I still suggest not storing your lightsabers with batteries. A lot of people are saying you can get lithium batteries that are supposed to be guaranteed not to leak. I know I have seen as of late some horror pictures that people have posted where they left their batteries in, whether it was their legacy lightsaber, whether it was one of their Disney Parks versions that they left inside the box. I've seen some people with master replicas that they left the batteries in. They never opened the box, for instance, and they open it up and the batteries have corroded and damaged the lightsaber hilt itself. Some of them beyond repair, no recovery to be able to be done on those, and I hate seeing that. It hurts when you see that happen. So I highly suggest you do not store these, like I have back here on my wall, with batteries inside the hilts. So let's go ahead and put a blade in this and see what color blade we get and how the sound is. So I got one of the regular blades. Unfortunately, I don't have my JMU Blade because it got damaged, I guess, in some way during the lightsaber meetup. Only half the blade is working, but James over at JMU Blade JMU's Playground is taking care of me on there. If you guys have any issues with yours that you've already purchased, reach out to him. He is more than willing to do repair work on those for you. There is a fee for it, of course, but he will work on that for you. He's going to update a profile for me to a newer profile that he has available. if you do not have a JMU Blade, check my other videos that I've gotten out there. I've got that featured on there. I have a featured video. I will have it linked up here in the corner for you to check out the JMU Blade itself and see honestly the best Legacy lightsaber and Savi's lightsaber blade replacement that you can get. Gives you NeoPixel quality on that blade, and it will work with any of these lightsabers. So I've got the end cap out for you. Let's go ahead and get this in here and turn it on. So we get the very powerful green color, and as you can hear, the audio for this blade is so strong. Now, they haven't done a whole lot, as you can see, for updating the audio. I mean, it seems like it may be a little bit more sensitive, but nowhere near, as you can see there, nowhere near the same quality as a smooth swing custom saber. So Disney still has some work to do on their legacy sabers, but honestly I don't think they'll ever get them that way, because if they tried to go smooth swing, these are going to cost so much more money than what they do already. You're going to start getting into the price range of your custom blade, custom legacy, or custom lightsabers made by, you know, the different custom blade makers out there, and then they're just going to price them too expensive for the guests that are coming to the park. Honestly, these are priced very nicely for guests at the park who want to get a character specific lightsaber. So that is the Luminara Unduli legacy lightsaber from Galaxy's Edge. So if you like this video, please go ahead and give me a like and subscribe down below. I'm still working towards that 500 subscribers for our legacy lightsaber giveaway of Cal Kestis, or lightsaber of your choice if you already have that particular lightsaber, if you happen to be the winner. So we are still working on that. I will put a link to the video up here for you that you would need to go to be entered in for that contest, if you will, or that giveaway. Don't forget to check out our socials. That's where all of our videos, as far as when they're posted, is updated quickest. Over on our Instagram, our Facebook, and our Twitter account. Share the video as well to your friends. Help us get to that 500 mark so we can start working towards the 1,000 mark for our second giveaway. The sooner that we hit that 500, the sooner you're going to have a chance at winning that legacy lightsaber. So thanks again for joining us. I do appreciate you guys, each and every one. And as always, may the Force be with you.